So once again, good evening to everyone who's watching my Twitch stream right now. We are watching the Female Dota 2 Southeast Asian League Season 2. Joining me tonight is Andytron. Gonna just wait for teams to ready up, and we will go soon. So Andy?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Great to be casting with you again. I'm good.
Yes.
Uh,
After
oh.
a very long period of time, we are going to start this game.
Yeah, exactly. I I do have to apologize, I guess, to the viewers on both the Twitch stream as well as the in-game. The game hasn't loaded, so they haven't heard that, and I'll have to apologize to them again later. But yeah, the games are supposed to start at 8 p.m. Singapore time. It is almost 9 p.m. right now, about 8:45, and yeah, it's just something that the admins we are working on to try to get the team turn up on time.
Yeah.
Simply
I'll take it. You go. Yeah, no, it's fun.
Oh no, simply because being an admin, it's myself. It's just so annoying that the teams won't turn up on time. They um I do understand that teams actually have commitments and all, but 8 p.m. means I press the start button at 8 p.m.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm much having trouble loading into this game, which
I
I
think
know.
that's me. What? That's me. That's
Okay.
me. No, please, Valve. No.
It looks like we both have a hard time just connecting to the server. I'll try reconnecting again, see how we go. But yeah, that's really odd to
Yeah,
have at this moment.
apparently I've heard that the what's that called?
The
The Southeast Asian servers are having a bit of problem. In the previous game, Mint AU versus Team Femme Fatale, they also had some issues with a laggy server for their second game. So it was really unfortunate. And hopefully I can connect to the game right now. If
yeah,
not,
I'm having a lot of trouble
yeah, I'm
connecting.
having trouble connecting as well.
Mm.
So I'm gonna ask for. Can't even connect to the game right now.
It's not good. That's really not good.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just very, very quickly check if there's any problems with the Southeast Asian servers. And while we wait,
Excuse me.
hey,
I may have. Never mind.
really? Are we gonna switch to Australian servers? Uh, Team is up. Okay, so okay. Okay, so we're gonna be playing on the Aussie servers this time around because both teams have agreed to it. Hopefully that's gonna help us ensure that this game starts.
Hmm.
So happy
Yeah,
to be actually on the Aussie servers.
yeah, yeah. I was pretty excited when I said let's get it. Obviously, as I'm just like, please, please. But yeah, um, yeah, I connected fine. I'm actually the first one in here, which is
Yeah,
very odd.
why not? I mean, you're playing from Australian servers right now.
Yeah, exactly right. So
Yeah.
looks like everyone's loading just fine. So we'll be able to get this game on the way.
So finally, like after 15 minutes waiting, that's right. So I'm just gonna quickly check on everyone's pings to make sure it's fair. We do have some players going all the way up to 637 ping, but hopefully that's because they're still loading in. Um, Russian server, excuse me, the Russian casters have 400 ping. I have a German caster, I believe, actually at 400 ping as well, but everyone else looks fine to me, and we'll see. Um, Yeah, hopefully this game will go through. So once again, welcome back to the Female Dota 2 Southeast Asian League Season 2, proudly sponsored by eClub Malaysia, Steel
Dire
Series, and
team
MTS
ban.
Gaming. For those who have actually bought a ticket in game, thank you very much for buying a ticket, and welcome back to watching the games. We did have a game previously this afternoon around 2 p.m. Singapore time, and that was Mint AU
10 seconds.
versus
10 seconds
excuse me, Femme
remaining.
Fatale. So right now we will be watching
5
the
seconds
game between
remaining.
Maya, what the name, or Team Eris as they are known,
Reserve time.
and Team Triumph.
Yeah.
Also joining me will be Andy Tron, and we did our highs as well. So
Yes. Yes, we'll say hello to the people in Dota as well, just saying hello. Anyway, we will have the banning stages coming out. Looks like Eris will be taking their sweet time with deciding with this first ban, and I really just want to know where this Ember Spirit has been really been wanting to be banned because
Mhm.
it's just such a powerful hero. I mean, I would say this every game. He's just such a powerful hero, and one of my old
Radiant
teammates
team
said,
ban.
I was watching that game while I was an Ember Spirit, and I'm just like, well, it's a different style of gameplay, so it's not every single team could be exactly the same. So I'm just like, well, yeah, but he said to
Well,
me, the hero is broken.
it is broken. I mean,
10
remember we
seconds
were just playing
remaining.
a game the other day, and we were talking about it as well on one of our
Dire
casts.
team
That
ban.
we basically you were Magnus, and
Yep.
one of the MTS guys, Axel, was playing Ember Spirit, and basically he got what, three Battle Furies
Yes, and
and two
with my
5
Daedalus,
power,
seconds remaining.
yeah, and then
and
with
then just
Magnus Cleave, it just
yeah,
still
5
destroyed.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
it's just horrible ass.
yeah. It's just like once that
Reserve
generator gets
time.
off the ground, it's just like, well, yeah, up against to really hurt. Plus, he's also very elusive as well. You just can't like immediately
Radiant
catch
team
him
ban.
within a second. He's got three
Yeah,
charges of him. It's ulti, and he's got a magic shield which is circle 400 damage. So,
exactly. So
so
right now, very typical
mm,
bans coming out from both teams.
hmm
The Invoker ban,
10
the Doom
seconds
ban, and
remaining.
you've got your piece to say about the Doom ban as always.
5
And
seconds
Triumph's
yeah,
gonna ban out
remaining.
the Bat Rider here, so okay, you go.
yeah. So Doom, as I've said
Reserve
many times,
time.
probably the same viewers over and over again. They're probably getting a little bit too
Dire
excessive.
team
Doom is just
pick.
there for Doom and takes out one person in the fight. Okay, that is done. That's just one person. That's any core taking out the fight, which is very, very strong. Invoker being banned as well. Very, very good core, especially with W. Cute,
Radiant
Quas, and Wex
team
being
pick.
buffed recently, not recently, but a while ago. Batrider and Earthshaker being banned, two very strong initiation heroes with the Blink Dagger, and Batrider, picks off one hero almost exactly the same as Doom, but Batrider can be a bit more annoying. And we do have Ares picking up a Weaver first pick.
Yeah, I haven't really liked the idea of a Weaver first pick here. It just
10
kind of gives
seconds remaining.
away, sorry, not gives away, but it really just narrows
5
down the
seconds.
heroes
5
that you can
seconds
choose later because
remaining.
Triumph's gonna be counter picking this Weaver. They
I
can
am
go for a
Shadow Shaman.
Slardar, they could go for a Bounty Hunter for
Radiant
the
team pick.
crack as well as the amplify damage, or they could even go for a Storm Spirit. And with this Shadow Shaman here, both of us were playing in a scrim just now.
Hmm.
You were the Shadow Shaman, and then
Yes.
we had to go up against a Weaver. And Shadow Shaman is just so strong against the Weaver simply because of the amount of disables that Shadow Shaman has.
Yes,
So
yeah,
if this is gonna
basically.
be a off lane
10
Weaver,
seconds
sorry,
remaining.
then this Weaver's gonna be going up against the Shadow Shaman,
Dire
maybe the Lich
team
as
pick.
well, and that's gonna be tons of trouble for the Weaver.
Yeah, basically like Weaver against the Shadow Shaman, especially with someone like a Razor who's able to get some damage off the Weaver and just whack him for a lot of damage. And Weaver, being the squishy hero that he is, just can't withstand the damage. And it's generally a Weaver dead. Or you could even go like a Mirana or something like that just to follow up with the Shadow Shaman, because it's
10
pretty
seconds remaining.
pretty hard to misnarrow when they're shackled and hexed up from a
5
Shadow Shaman.
seconds
But we do have
remaining.
Shadow Demon being picked up as well. A hero
Dire
that I haven't
team
seen in a
ban.
very, very long time. But he's certainly very, very good. He's a very good hero. Like, his abilities flow together in every single way. And disruption is enough time for maybe 1 or 2 TPs and maybe turn the tide around as well. So
10 seconds
very
remaining.
generic picks coming from
5
Eris. Very
seconds
like old
remaining.
meta picks. Is like I don't know,
Do
probably a
do
few
you
months
think
ago.
do you think with this Shadow Demon
Reserve
pickup here,
time.
do you think they'll pick up a Mirana? I kind of feel if they pick up a Mirana, then it's gonna be a
Radiant team ban.
very greedy early game.
Yes, it is. Like
Yeah,
basically, it's just like the Mirana's just gonna. They can also go roaming too. That's the best thing about Shadow
Dire
Demon. They can
team
roam,
ban.
especially with the Mirana. It's just the most easiest setup in the world. But anyway, we do have the tier 2 bans coming out of the second stage of the banning, with Ember Spirit being banned. It's just very generic, usually in the first banning stages though, and the Rubik
10
being banned out.
seconds remaining.
yeah. I kind of feel that Triumph, they ban out the Rubik simply because they
5
will be going for
seconds
those huge
remaining.
combo combos there. Shadow Shaman can drop the wards, just for a bit of crowd control.
Reserve time.
If she is lucky, excuse me, she will drop the wards onto a hero and trap that hero within the wards themselves. Then
Yeah,
Lich can come in with his Chain Frost as well, and basically Triumph will have the CC right now. I mean, of course, Eris they do have the Shadow Demon disruption, but that's a single target, and that doesn't really help much in terms of CC as compared to Triumph has right now.
yeah. I mean, basically Lich Slayers and Shadow Shamans are stunned, a Hex and Shackle, and it's just like, well, the best thing about if Shadow Demon, that if he hexes someone while they're being shackled, it's actually like a really good thing to have. But it's wasting it on a single target when the team fight's just breaking out, which is
Yeah,
you got to take that into consideration when
10
playing that hero.
seconds remaining.
exactly. So now Erie's gonna take some time to figure out what
5
they are gonna
seconds
ban for their
remaining.
fourth ban here, and that will be the Storm Spirit ban.
Radiant team ban.
Yes, it's very very good ban, especially for trying. It's very good hero to trying to have, because if that Storm gets an early Orchid up or just has a really really good start. Look at the squishy heroes that Ares have right now.
10
Just
seconds
like,
remaining.
well, yeah, we're gonna be in serious trouble.
5
And
seconds
yeah,
remaining.
I can't really emphasize on this enough. If a Storm gets an early Orchid,
Reserve
these two
time.
heroes are just going to die. I mean, sure, the Shadow Demon can rotate and disrupt, get the Orchids silence off
Mhm.
before anything, but it might not be enough in the end.
Yeah, so the Storm Spirit ran
Radiant
really good
team
here, and then
pick.
Triumph also. Maybe they've been listening to us. They do ban out the Mirana here, just ensuring that Eris will not be able to have a disruption into a Mirana Sacred Arrow. Um, and then follow up by a support, I guess, that Eris needs right now. So
Mm.
Triumph will be looking to pick up probably their mid lane hero now, and no, they actually go for that hard lane. Sorry,
Dire team pick.
that hard carry or the safe lane farm.
Yeah, it's a very very good defensive trial lane with 3 heroes right there. Very very good. You got Luna getting all the farm in the world
Both of us.
against the Weaver, because Luna has really very good damage, especially at the start of the game. Maybe one of the higher base damages, especially with if she decides to start off with Luna Blessing, which gives her an extra 14.
10
But you
seconds
also got
remaining.
Sacrifice coming in from the Lich as well, being able to push the lane
5
back all the
seconds
time. And we
remaining.
do have the Sand King coming out for
Radiant team pick.
Eris.
Yeah, so I still want to talk a bit about Luna here because if she goes with the two supports, the Shadow Shaman and the Lich, then they both are um excuse me, yeah, they will both get the Lunar Blessing as well. So that's going to
Yeah,
be huge because
Dire
then they can
team pick.
very very effectively harass
yeah,
whoever they are going up against in their lane.
Radiant
yeah.
team
That's
ban.
I was going to go lead on to that, but I felt like the SK pick needed to be picked up on. But yes, um, Triumph's Triumph considers 3 range, and the Lunar buff is just amazing for the moment. I mean, Shadow Shaman hits decently hard to start against. So does Lich. And
10
it's just a really
seconds
good thing to have. We
remaining.
do have Magnus coming into the mid lane as well for Triumph, and we do have immediately a puck
5
pick
seconds
from
remaining.
Ares. I keep on looking up their name, and I just think that's not them. It's really not them. But
Reserve
anyway,
time.
Well, see, okay, so I personally, think that right now this puck pick is not just a counter to Magnus. It's been something that Team Eris has been looking to actually pick up because now they do have a better kind of DC. I mean, if Puck manages to catch like at least 2 or 3 heroes in her dream call, then the Sand King can barrel strike in, can epicenter into Sandstorm as well, and basically the heroes on Triumph will die. Unless
yeah,
of course, oh, sorry. Unless of course Magnus comes in with his RP.
yeah, it's exactly right. I'm not taking into consideration that Magnus was even in that fight, but that puck is able to pick on all those 3 heroes in the trial lane right now, even at 6. It's gonna say, okay, I'm gonna lose your orb, and no, it's gonna hurt. It really is gonna hurt because you have no really
Dire
beefy
team
heroes in
ban.
that lane. Well, will be tanky heroes. But anyway, we do have Clockwork being down as the final band for Triumph, and Venomancer coming out from Ares. So we're
Radiant
spending on this
team pick.
last pick from Triumph, which I think is going to be um, an offlaner, of course, but I'm not sure what offlaner.
A
I,
Timbersaw, Timbersaw
yeah,
still left in the pool, and I'm really surprised that both teams have actually left Timbersaw in the pool because once you let the Timbersaw farm, then it's gonna be trouble.
yes, it is going to be trouble. But you also got to say that there's Bounty Hunter with
10 seconds
Track.
remaining.
There's even an offlane Enigma here works because
5 seconds remaining.
just because of Black Hole and RP, and it's just like, well, Enigma was actually a very, very decent
Reserve time.
offlaner for a while ago, but he's not really picked up that often because he just can die very, very easily.
Exactly.
But
There's still Darkseer in the pool as well.
yeah, exactly. Like you have all these other choices as well, so they got 25 seconds there, so they will be able to decide what their offlaner will be taking us. Maybe they will even send Lich in the offlane, but that's a Lich in the offlane and against an SK and a Shadow Demon Weaver, so he will most likely die. I mean, she.
10
Yeah, so
seconds remaining.
Triumph eating a lot of time into their
5
wow,
seconds
there we go, the
remaining.
Timbersaw.
And then we have a Viper pick up to follow up.
Radiant
So it looks like it's going to be maybe a Weaver offlane. I wouldn't say it's a Viper offlane because we've seen that Viper offlane before and it hasn't really
team
worked
pick.
for any team at the moment. So Weaver offlane, defensive trialing with the SK, or maybe aggressive trialing with the SK, Shadow Demon,
I
and the
kind of
Viper. It
feel
does work.
I kind of feel an aggressive Trident could work, but with the Viper rather than the Viper.
Yeah, it goes one of 2 ways, really.
Yeah.
So we'll just see what they decide, but it will be Puck versus Magnus, and it's very, very close, that matchup, but I will say it favours Magnus once he gets Shockwave up.
Really?
Yes.
I kind
Yes.
of feel I
Because,
kind of feel that Puck would have the advantage here simply because of phase shift.
yes, but you
10
can't, with
seconds
a zero point
remaining.
5 second phase, you can't actually dodge Shockwave
Mhm.
unless you're on the ball.
5
Like, your
seconds
reaction time's going to
remaining.
be spot on.
Mhm.
I mean, I have trouble, as a Puck player myself,
Mhm.
I have an extremely hard time dodging Shockwave. But anyway, we get straight into this game, and let's start by introducing the players. I'll start with Triumph. We do have the stand-in for TSG, Malorine. On the show Shaman, we do have Bubbles on the Luna. We do have Cookies on the Timbersaw, and we do have Pancakes on the Magnus. And finally, last but not least, we do have Cotton Candy and the stand-in for Triumph on Lich.
That's right, and that's for the Triumph girls on the Radiant side. On the Dire side, we have Team Eris or QGLMA. I'm gonna just call them Eris. Chibi on the Shadow Demon, Danny on the Puck, Eka on the Viper, Mei on the Weaver, and we will have Faith on the Sand King.
Mm.
So once again, everyone, simply because the Southeast Asian servers were not able, we were not able to actually connect to the Southeast Asian server. So the teams have actually agreed to play on the Australian servers. I will need to actually check with one of my admins for another game if it's actually possible for us to hop back onto the Southeast Asian servers. So we're gonna see the pings. Pings are pretty bad, unfortunately, for the girls right now. I'm not sure if both teams are actually used to playing on the Australian server. We do have TGR TG. They are at like on average about 190 ping. Sorry, 190 ms, and then the Eris girls will have at least 250 ms ping, so it's really, really unfortunate.
Thank you.
And now we will start. So,
Mm.
okay.
So we'll just see how the land decides to really pan out, or they'll decide what the lane. It's definitely going to be like a defensive try lane from Triumph. I have 100% think that is true. We do have pancakes in the lane with the Magnus not really going for a shield against the puck, which is fine. Magnus has 606 HP, it doesn't really bother too much. We do have a pause for hotkeys, which I think the majority of these players are actually at the land center, if I believe.
Yeah, they were talking about being at the land center. I believe Eris, they did talk to me previously. They did say that they want to play, they want to be all together when they were playing at the land center. So I believe they are at a land center right now.
Yeah, I mean that's a very very hard thing to say because if they can't all make it to the land center, then that just causes problems for the admins, and it's just like puts a lot of time into waiting, and yeah.
That's right. And for those who are actually watching in game, thank you very much for buying a ticket. We do have Russian casters as well as some Malaysian casters as well. So do go and tune into them as well. Give them your support. And if you do actually know where is excuse me, if for example Stitch is actually on twitch.tv/Stitch_TV. I believe we also have Tough Cookies TV here with us today, which is the basically twitch.tv/Tough Cookie TV. Not sure why they aren't having their stream up just yet. Hopefully they will have it up soon. And now hopefully we'll actually start the games as soon as possible.
So let's just see some of the starting skills. We do have the offlane team also going for Timber Chain, very very smart. Luna going for actually a wand and a circlet. I don't mind that, but I generally like to see Ring of Protection, which builds up to a Ring of Basilius and maybe an Aquila. Very very good to have mana regeneration, especially on Luna, just to spam her Lucent Beam. We do have Shackles on Shadow Shaman, very very standard.
30 seconds to
And
battle.
Lich just sort of holding his skill point right now, so it's always a good thing to do, just hold on to that skill point, especially for a Lich. Puck, just holding on to the skill point. Shadow Shaman doing exactly the same thing. Weaver going for Shikuchi. Let's see what else. SK going for Barrow Strike. I mean, I wouldn't see anything else out of the first point. And we do have Viper actually going offlane. So they're actually going to give this Luna space to farm, which I think is a big mistake.
The battle begins.
Well, Viper can somewhat harass, can somewhat get away in time as well, simply because of the poison attack as well as the corrosive skin. But Bubbles, she will on the Luna, she will just really just destroy this Viper here, especially if her supports are really good. So we will see Melorin and as well. Looks like actually we might see a dual lanes coming up from Triumph here.
Yeah, but I've seen it done before, especially with the Lich. I mean, dual lanes with Lich. Lich just makes this work because of sacrifice, and that's basically it. And it's still. I do have one member missing. It's the SK heading to the bus, so it's exactly the same thing. It's dual lanes from Eris. So just going to do 2-1-2, which is like very, very standard. But you're right, we do have Viper having the harassment immediately onto the bubbles. And Luna's not really getting much out of it. And
Exactly.
Eka, sorry,
Eka, yeah.
is doing the right thing by just harassing out of the lane. You don't really want the Luna to get anything out of this lane. I mean, Magnus in the middle lane, let's have a look. Last it's 3-2 against the 2-0. It's just very, very start of the game. I mean, Magnus decides to rush a bottle and, taking a bit of harassment because he doesn't have a scout shield.
Oh, sorry on bot lane. We do have Eka shackled up here, dropping quite low, but she wants to go ham now on Mallory. Mallory's gonna drop one more last hit. But now Bubble's gonna get, Mallory actually gets the kill there, and two heroes dropping really low right now. Sand King hanging around in the jungle, looking to see if she can actually take a kill here. But no, Cotton Candy's gonna walk past Faith, and Faith's just gonna get slowed there and walk away. I kind of feel that, this lane for Eris, if Sand King was in that team fight, they would have gotten a double kill.
Yeah, if the Sand King was high there 100%, it would have been there. I mean, Ekka may have just thought, Sand King was there, but decided to go a little bit too ham. And Luna's actually very, very close to dying to creep. She dropped to 10 HP, so she needs to run back to base, in my opinion, because the tangos will not be enough. I mean, the Viper's just going to say, okay, I'm going to walk past this tower, but there are 3 heroes here, so it might be a bit hard for Eris to get this kill. But suddenly Mallory walks into the middle of them, and SK actually misses the stun. It's a very, very short stun, especially at level 1. Eka going for the Luna, but diving the tower is not really good like that. Taking a lot of damage. SK being shackled up. There's not really much communication going on, but the least of it will be enough. But the SK stun will stun, get the Shadow Shaman. Sorry, I did lose track right there. We'll do Bubbles in the Tango right here just to make sure she will get through. Lucent Being actually gets fogged, and SK will bit, but there's a Magnus here with an invisibility rune, and he wants this kill, he wants revenge for what he's definitely Shadow Shaman. He will be able to hit the score and the shockwave as well, and one auto attack will be the death of him. Oh, sorry.
It was really, really unfortunate. Mallorin, she shouldn't have died. Not Mallorin, the Shadow Shaman. Yeah, Mallorin should have died simply because she just decided to grip the SK instead of the Viper.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that was a bit of miscommunication right there. So, yeah, but you're right. She did not need to die. I mean, Luna is 0-0-3, so she's getting what she needs out of the lane. I mean, Viper is getting really, really caught out of position, doesn't have boots or anything like that, and Lich is level 2 and has sacrifice, and in the top lane, I thought they were actually diving on the Timbersaw, but nothing's really going on. It's just a bit of harassment, but we do have this middle lane going in favour of Puck at the moment. It's just like Shockwave needs to be leveled up for him to be doing much damage. I mean, last time I saw Puck was on half HP, but got the bottle and may be able to get this next round depending on whether or not she pushes the lane with Elizabeth.
Yeah, that's right. So she, Pancakes does have 3 points in Shockwave here, so she will be doing quite a bit of damage to Danny, but Danny does have that phase shift. Did seem to actually get away from that shockwave there. Both of them are now going to run for this double damage rune here. Danny's going to pick it up first, and she's just going to happily walk away. Shadow Shaman does actually walk into the river, and now she's going to be very, very out of position should the Viper actually choose to walk down, and Faith just misses her there. So the Shadow Shaman Mallorin able to live another day.
You go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Faith is just hanging around in the jungle right now. Does have 2 points in Barrel Strike. Oh, she's coming in from behind, and Bubbles is actually forced to run away, but Mallory actually gets stopped there. TG decide to actually run away. Eka's probably gonna get a kill here on Bubbles, and Faith is just running really, really dangerously now. Does pop the sandstorm finally. Eka's dropping very low because of creeps there, and Eka's like, where are you? Faith actually doesn't get the kill there on the Lich. Lich getting the damage by the creep. And now, very, very tons of miscommunications from both teams actually.
Yeah, so do you have a dream call? Actually missing on Mallory, but will be enough in there. Suddenly there's a double damage Puck, but Luna does have a lot of advantage to suffer. One Lucid Beam will be enough, we'll be able to finish it, but the SK stun comes in as well. But they still need to be really careful. Puck decides to literally go back in. Maybe should have waited for that to actually go over the trees, but Danny needs to back up because there's 2 rotations coming in for the Lich and the Shadow Shaman. But top lane, meanwhile, the Shadow Demon and we've actually got a kill, and And the bottom lane, Team G are just saying, they want to get a kill down here, but Face gets caught out of position. Magnus does not have RP. The Shackle's coming out on the SK, and the Shockwave will be enough to get the kill. For the Shadow Shaman, Viper, Echo really caught out of position in 4 heroes. I mean, Cotton Candy will most likely die because of Viper poison damage. But, Luna being caught out by the illusory orb, and, Danny will be able to live as well. Very nice play from her. But, Danny needs to run up for way. She does have 5 spawn charges, but it will not be enough for her illusory orb, just like she has the invis rune right to her left, and the allies ping it for her. And she'll be able to pick up that, invis rune and actually misplaces her right there. And that, little misclick there actually meant the death of her. And yeah, there's a lot of action going into starting game. It's already 14 kills. It's 6 minutes.
Yeah, basically it's just a slaughter fest right now. Both teams just coming, just being really aggressive. This ward here providing a bit of vision, I believe. This amount. But still, it's pretty good in terms because the trees have been cleared here as well, and it actually provides some sight. So it does allow Team Eris to be a bit more aggressive, but they have to be really careful in terms of diving past the towers like that.
I mean, it was basically just like, wow, suddenly there's 8 heroes down here and there's a big clash going on. So, Luna is level 6 and does have a cliff, so maybe next fight they got to be more cautious because cliffs just do a lot of damage, and being caught out like that, especially with eclipse and maybe even an RP this time, it's just like, well, yeah, we got to be a bit more careful.
Yeah, and even on top lane, Weaver did get a kill there on the Timbersaw. So it's just really unfortunate that Triumph is actually I kind of felt that the Timbersaw shouldn't have died. We both were just concentrating on the fight at bot lane, but yeah, I kind of felt that as a Timbersaw you shouldn't need to actually die to a Weaver. The Weaver does have quite a bit of gold right now. That is sitting on an ultimate orb here, so she's doing really well. Chibi is gonna TP bot lane, and we're gonna see a fight here once again. Oh, the 2 heroes gonna get caught up from behind. The Dream Coil will land on one, and now the Eclipse will pop as well. Illusory Orb just does tons of damage, but Eka's dropping very low. Bubble's gonna drop right now, and Puck actually gonna get the kill on the Luna there. Mallorin just coming in at the wrong time right now, and she's gonna get taken down. The Sand King's just running around and just saying, yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna try to multi-block you, but that's pretty much about it. A double kill there, I believe, for Puck, and Team Eris just doing really well right now.
Radiant's bottom tower
So,
is under
yeah,
attack.
very nice rotation to this bottom lane here by the Puck, the SK, and the Shadow Demon, just picking apart Triumph one by one in the tri lane. And Luna, did the Eclipse, but suddenly there were creeps there, and it didn't really go all to the right hero. Just basically fell apart. And Lishri only being level 4, and she needs to use the sacrifice a lot more because that's what makes the defensive tri lanes just go in the favor because it gives it a lot of experience. For this defensive tri lane. In the top lane, we do have Magnus actually and Timbersaw getting killed Weaver, so there's a lot of burst damage coming out.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, Magnus does have the Blink Dagger already, so RP wasn't used in that in that fight up there. I believe they just TG just bursted that Weaver down.
Yeah. But so did Judgment. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we do have SK landing a 2-minute stun, and literally be drivers then. And the epicenter is coming out as well, and then it just decides to man up in the middle of the epicenter. And yeah, that'll be the end of that till we engage it. There's just a lot of action going on right now. It's just really hard to keep up. We do have the Shadow Shaman being caught out by the Shadow Demon. The Soul Catcher comes out as well. Not enough for Demonic Purge right now, and honestly, that would be the death of Shadow Shaman if he actually had his ulti.
That's right. Both shadows. Sorry, just pun on English there. Right now we're gonna see Eris just walk around. They will spot out the Invis rune here. I believe that this ancient stack is not stacked just yet, and I'm looking for that team fight. Basically, Triumph, they haven't seemed to actually bring this Magnus into the team fight. Timbersaw just desperately farming up right now. Faith is gonna pick up an Invis rune that's gonna be spotted out by Pancakes, and Pancakes is going to go like, nope, I am getting out of here right now.
Yeah. We have to take into consideration as well. Max actually got a Blink Dagger 10 minutes in, so it does not decide to go for Arcane Boost, but they've changed Blink Dagger not costing any mana, so maybe this is the right choice. But we do have a Shadow Shaman here that's level 5. Doesn't really have any points in Nether Shock, so It's only going to be there for the CC, but we do have the Skewer coming in as well. Needs to maybe up at the Hex coming in as well. Really well played from the Shadow Shaman right there. But you know, here comes the SK stuff. But RP will be able to save Malarin and get the 2 kills here. Well played by Pancakes to use that RP. But you know, disruption coming out, and I think the Demonic Purge will actually go onto the Magnus just to say, you know what, go away. But the Demonic Purge is not straight up damage. It's over. It just does it over time, and it will be able to blink away.
Right, you know, it's really unfortunate that the SK decided to camp here and walk into the range of the tower to stun. I believe that it is a maxed out Burrow Strike, so the range should be actually quite high, 650. So she walked all the way to the tower range and decided to try and stun, but you know, of course, the tower is going to spot them out. Now we're going to see a blink Skewer once again, but Chibi is going to disrupt this Magnus here, and the Dream Core will drop as well. Pancakes just taking quite a bit of damage here. Is there no one to come in and support her? No, she will actually go down. Her dominating streak going to go to that Viper there, and Eka's just very happily farming right now. Does have a 1,700 gold on her, and that's going to be just increased by quite a bit more, about at least 300 more. This tower mid lane is going to go down, and TG seems to be in control of the map right now.
Yeah, so we do have an Echo going for that the Shadow Blade. We'll highly think that, you know, when the Shadow Blade is picked up, she will be hunting this Luna every time she can. I mean, Timbersaw farming this top lane is doing what he can. He's level 9, goes Arcane Boots, so he's doing very well for himself. And the Weaver farming up on Lincoln's Sphere, he's doing very, very decently well. 50 last hits for 12 minutes, very, very good. We also have Ultimate Orb and Ring Health, so she's well on her way towards that Lincoln Sphere. You know,
again, you know, all these Weavers, I do apologize, all these Weavers bootless, you know, they don't have boots. I'm like, why?
Yeah, the majority of the Weavers have been cheerless lately. So we do have Viper going into this bottom lane, looking at this Luna, and she does have Eclipse. So I think it will be enough to say that, you know, Viper, you need to just go away right now. But if she doesn't, Bubbles doesn't position herself very, very well, then the gank will not work. If she decides to do this, then there'll be creeps there and she needs to run away. But the Slayer will wave it up. But here we go. Here comes the Viper strike right now. And she needs to pop Eclipse of this. She has any choice of living. She decides to pop it now, which is one creep there. And it possibly will be enough. And it will be enough. And that's just the power of Eclipse in the 1v1 right there. And she will just be able to die because the Viper's magic is this side there, correct?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. But we do have a 2-man up here in the top lane with the Chakra and the Wars coming out. And the Shockwave and the Q from Timbersaw just decimating Eris right there.
Wow, fantastic. And even, you know, TG's gonna deny a tower as well, so that's 2 towers down for them, taken by Eris here. And really unfortunate about the Viper at the bot lane, you know, she just didn't position herself right now, and top lane Mallarin's gonna actually bind Chibi here. Chibi's the Dagon damage, doing so much right now, and Dreamcore will land on one. Pancakes is gonna try. The chain first goes off and lands on bounces unfortunately onto the creeps itself. Eka's gonna get the last hit there. The orb comes out as well, and Danny's gonna silence 2 heroes right now. Cotton Candy taking quite a bit of damage, will go down to the stun by Faith there. And now Pancakes is just gonna try her best to blink and skewer her way out.
So, like, there was a good, very, very good initiation by the Magnus right there to get a 2-man RP and then basically skewer them back into the Timbersaw Q and then the Shark room to pass damage. So we do have Luna in the mid lane just farming up very, very slowly, but she does need to really run away. I mean, she's having a hard time right now. She's 2, 5, and 6, which is not really too bad, but you know, she does really have to find this farm one way or another.
Dire's middle tower.
Right, and you know, she's gone for the standard carry build where you, of course, skill build where you go for the Lunar Blessing. We will see some rotations on top lane here. Chibi as well as Faith, they are smoked up, and looks like Chibi wants to go in. She walks all the way in, but I believe TG actually has spotted that out because of the. They might have spotted it out because of this ward here. I don't think so. Yeah, it doesn't actually spot them out rotating in there. But from behind, Faith is gonna stun out Cotton Candy here. Cotton Candy just came to actually plant some wards, and she's gonna go down for that. Danny's gonna get the kill with the Dagon here, and up on the top lane still. Oh no, May is caught out here between 3 heroes, and the Magnus Shockwave will finish her off.
So a lot of action, really a lot of action. I mean, it's over 30 kills in 15 minutes, so really just So we do have Luna still trying to farm, but in the level 11,
Base bot, yes.
yeah, just they need to create space, a lot of space for the center. But the problem is, like, pings are coming out already to say, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. So she will be able to get out of there. I mean, Shadow Shaman just going for full CC build. I don't know. I mean, Olympic Shadow will do have Puck coming in. It does not have Blink Dagger. It does have a Shadow Demon catch out the Magnus, but Soul Catcher will not be able to, and it will be able to just blink away very fast. Fingers going up, but the SK besides the stun and the Dream Coil was a little bit over excessive there.
Yeah.
Over excessive, especially on the Shadow Shaman who is caught in that position. SK stunned. So, but we do have May fighting at the Lincoln Sphere, getting very, very close. Does have that Perseverance up and running when she decides to buy it, and we do have Faith just doing up some aggressive wards. So it's always good to have a ward, especially on the fly. But we do have Shibi going very, very far forward, and 1 point in disruption. Always, there's no point in leveling it up except for the illusion.
Simply because the time just doesn't change, so it's just 2.5 seconds for the banish duration. So yeah, I kind of felt maybe she should have put more points in her soul capture. Excuse me, her soul catcher. She does have 3 points. Could have put one more point in that, and then put a few points in shadow poison, because shadow poison does help you to scout out area as well.
Plus, it's also very, very excuse me, can be really annoying in a team fight, because if she does get those stack ups, but suddenly Luna is caught out in the bottom lane, but Shadow Shaman will be able to spot them out, and Luna needs to run, but Puck has a haste in, the disruption comes out, Soul Catcher will be able to hit as well, and the SK just pops the stun, the silence coming out as well, but the Magnus gets a 3-man up here, but on the Shadow Shaman there, the wards go down and actually almost trap the SK, but no, it would not actually trap it, the Shadow Demon will be able to fall. And Faith is just sitting here, and this guy's just like, guys, please put the pings to you able to come out from the Luna, saying, like, SK's right there, guys, and the shackles will come out as well. That'll be the death of the SK, but Puck is not done yet. She is not done. Lucy comes out, but I'm not sure if we would take this forward. No, she will be able to not take this. Phase shift comes out. She has to be really careful, but, May is caught out of position on this Weaver, and, she pushed in and just walked into the middle of everything, which is not exactly what you want to do, especially as a Weaver.
But I kind of felt that this Weaver really needed to just farm up her Lincoln Sphere first, because if she didn't get Hex there, she would have lived, she would have probably slaughtered Melorin, because she's so low health.
Yeah, but we do have Pancakes going for the skewer on this Viper and just misses by inch.
The Viper does have the Shadow Blade up on her already. I don't really agree with the Shadow Blade build here. Of course, you can of course go after the squishy supports like the Shadow Shaman, maybe even the Lich. But you're not going to be able to hunt that Luna down simply because she does have the power of the Eclipse behind her.
Yes, but you also can take into consideration, maybe Luna just gets caught out, and pops Eclipse, then you fade into the Shadow Blade.
Yep.
And that's Eclipse gone. And then Viper just says, "Oh, hello, you just wasted Eclipse." Well, we do have Puck leveling up this Dagon, which is
not ideal.
I don't like it. I generally like Blink, which is a lot better, but she's doing 7-2-5, so it is a snowball item. Of course, a Dagon,
Yep.
with 3 squishy heroes consisting of the Lich, the Luna, and the Shadow Shaman. So it is maybe it is a right choice. I'm not really entirely sure, because basically just burst them down, 700 HP on the Lich. But we do have a smoke into the middle lane. We do have a Shibi being caught out by this, but the skewer actually misses, but we do have Lich hitting him with the slow, but this Viper does come out of the snowbed, and the Dagon coming out as well, but Viper needs to be really careful of the Timber Saw, but it's not going to be enough damage. The SK stuns on 2, and especially the Shadow Shaman is not going to be able to do anything, and even the Epicenter is popped for that Shadow Shaman. Maybe a little bit over excessive, but that's the killer. The Dream Curl actually misses on the bit of a standing tilt cut, and she does actually laugh about it. It's always good to see someone have a bit of a laugh about what they've done. So we do have
Yeah, go ahead.
we do have this push coming into the middle lane. We do have Magnus, who still does have up here, so that I to clump up, then the team fight will go better. They still have Lich ulti too, so it might just go horrible. But we do have Luna picking up the treads, and she does need to farm this big be really, really fast. But Pancake's getting caught out of position at the moment. Here comes the Skewer, RP's 2, here comes the Shockwave picking up the Viper. Here comes the Dust as well, but they needed to hit more people in that RP. Here comes the Disruption coming out, and the Soul Catcher's on that, but the Lich will actually fall. And Shadow Shaman decides, nope, I'm not going to go in my Magnus on Lich are dead. Timbersaw's here, but I don't think Timbersaw will be able to do much at the moment, especially with an SK shading and a puck there.
Right, and this Weaver has just been farming the whole time. She is really, really close to her Lincoln Sphere right now. Does need to just buy the recipe, which will be about like 500 gold away. And she's gonna get stopped here. She did kind of this Weaver hasn't been doing too well. Has been trying to join those team fights, but ended up getting killed off instead. She is 1-4-0 in terms of KDA.
Yeah, and now the Splinter might be 2-7-6 if she does not be able to run away in time. She does have that TP. SK is caught right on the track and she needs to start stun right now, but she does walk the wrong way.
Alright, so Faith, Faith does have her Blink Dagger as well, just waiting for the courier to come to her, I believe. And then that's gonna be so much more initiation here for Team Eris, and Triumph just needs to be really, really careful. I kind of feel they need to be grouped up all together, but they are just buying time for Luna to farm up right now. She does have her Morbid Mask, should be getting her helm really, really soon if she's gonna build into the helm of the Dominator here. Her teammates are gonna pause and actually go down mid lane after this pause.
Yeah, so they basically we'll take a quick look at the goals. So it's 5k, it's not that much in terms of XP and gold, but Luna does need space to farm, and basically they need gold to get this Luna back on track. I mean, she's level 13, she's done really well in terms of experience, but just not gold.
Yep, and sorry, have you covered you've covered the XP graph?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
the game is paused thing is basically in the way. So I'm going to take a guess that it's about like split even. But anyway, you will just have to excuse me for 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay, sure. So now that the game's paused, we are once again on the Australian server, so both teams are actually facing quite a bit of lag here. The Southeast Asian servers were giving us some issues. We were not actually able to connect to the Southeast Asian servers, but hopefully the other games, I believe EMS Asterix as well as Queens, they are playing on the Southeast Asian servers, so hopefully that game's all good. Once again, this is the female Dota 2 Southeast Asian League, proudly sponsored by eClub Malaysia, Steel Series, and MTS Gaming. We will see the push down on mid lane now by TG here. The tower's gonna get glyphed up. The Serpent was just trying to do as much damage, just poking their head towards the tower there. And with the tower down, looks like TG just gonna be very, very methodical about this and go after the towers here. Bubbles is gonna get caught out if she doesn't run away fast enough. Chibi did TP in a bit too early there. No support coming in as well, and that's very dangerous because from behind, Pancakes is looking for a skill that does skew, and the RP catches on 2 heroes. The Chakram will come out from Cookies as well, and Timbersaw gets the kill on the tanky, and Chibi's gonna just die right now. They do get a tower as well, and now Triumph's gonna do very, very well. 5 men down the top lane. I was talking about this before, where Triumph just doesn't, they just need to buy space for Luna, and now it looks like space has been bought, and they want to end this game as quickly as possible. So,
sorry.
Welcome back.
So I just missed an up here apparently. So we do have the Dream Coil coming out right now, and the Day coming out into the Shadow Demon, and immediately we do have the Viper striking out, and now we just got to get scored right into the middle of everything. The Cliff comes out, and the Esker actually picked up a triple kill right here. Maybe if he can open Ultra, but no, she will actually die, and it is all on this puck to manage the cooldowns really efficiently. She will be able to back up in a Timber's Rookies is maybe trying to make a play right here, but she will take that Dream Coil forward. The Dagon is off cooldown right here, just needs Spine Vision of her number vision that she needs. And Timbersaw will be forced to back off. I'm not sure if the pings are for at the moment, but we do have Weaver pushing the bottom lane during all of this, and that is only considered plus 1k.
Wow, the huge team fight there, it could have gone anyway, but Magnus RP was on cooldown, so Eris said, let's just go. Let's just take this simply because Magnus doesn't have the RP right now, and Dagon level 4, I believe, on the level 5 already on this puck here. Much cheese strat, yes?
Yeah, she's basically just going to hunt down those 2 supports. I mean, it's very, very good to have a Dagon as well, just because, in this situation, because, Sham just really can't do anything. I mean, that's the hero that has the CC, other than Magnus, of course.
You kind of have the Lich
Radiant's
as
middle
the
tower
CC
is
as
under
well.
attack.
but
Just forcing
it's
them to Delta split with the Chain Frost.
yeah, it's right, but it's not Hex and Shackles,
Yeah,
which is more I consider more important, especially at the
exactly.
moment. We do have Magnus with the Skewer trying to get Chibi right now, but the Demonic Purge comes out. I think that was used a little bit too early. You have the Swamp hitting up with the Shadow Shaman. You can't get caught in a position like that, especially like that. So we're doing a pocketing and 3-minute record, and that's on the high ground of the tier 3 tower. And, that's not what they really want right now. We do have Lena pushing the bottom lane round, farming towards a Yasha, which she desperately needs right now to pick up this farm. We do have Mag looking for an RP, but May just says, I'm going to keep hitting this tower until you do something about it. But then the burst damage comes out from the Mag Center, so she's just like, okay, maybe you do have that. Marv actually picks up Lich, and I didn't even see that. I think she got caught really out of position right
Dire's
there.
bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just listening to the audio right now. It's a bit scratchy. I believe it's my internet connection. I do apologize for that.
Dire's
But we
bottom
do
tower
see
is under
the
attack.
Weaver's just going to go top and just farm. Hasn't gotten her Lincoln Sphere recipe just yet. I don't believe it's on the courier at all. Excuse me, it is on the courier already. So May may have forgotten that her Lincoln Sphere is waiting for her.
She's right. Maybe she did just forget that the Lincoln Sphere. So, that's maybe not. So she has that Lincoln Sphere. I was about to say, if she bought a Mythril Hammer, that's not the recipe for Lincoln Sphere. But she does have that Lincoln Sphere pickup. We do have a 25-minute Bloodstone, which is decently okay, but yeah, I do not stress this enough, but we do have Echo coming in with the Shadow Blade, just heading into the Magnus as well, but she gets caught out really, really bad, and it's not ever kill Magnus, but here comes the Magnus stun and the Epicenter as well. But, Magnus is running a little bit too fast, and we're going to actually get caught out from the Epicenter, and Weaver comes in as well, but gets hit by the Lich ulti and gets dusted. SK needs to do a Delta split, they're not splitting it, it's not split at all. But, they will be able to split up anyway, so that'll be the end of that little engagement there from Triumph and Eris.
Oh, that was so close. Faith could have just sandstormed there, and that would have stopped the Chain Frost.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and but yeah, and then the time lapse just messed up everything. They're just like, okay, we're splitting, okay, but now we're not splitting. So, but I do like to see this Puck maybe go up Blink Dagger, but even though it's late, I still think it's a pretty amazing item to have at the moment. It's very Puck is a very positional hero. Just to have a very good position on him is just amazing with Puck. So generally, I like to see a Blink Dagger, but it's her choice, and it seems to be working. Her score is actually, let me have a look again, 11-11, so I can't really change anything. I will say she's doing a wonderful job.
That's right, and I just want to take a quick look at the items because one of the heroes here on the game has not actually gotten any boots at all. Cotton Candy, she's the Lich. She's just opted to go straight for Mac here, and I don't really agree with this. I mean, of course, Lich does have a wonderful range on Frost Blast as well as Chain Frost, and it makes her all the more squishy in team fights.
Yeah, and she has 315 movement speed, but it's not as good as 340 or 418 like this thing. But we do have the Shadow Blade coming in. Dust is being called right now, but the Dust is not going to be able to not pop, sorry, and she will be able to just swift through and get them as much information that she can about these heroes. But we do have Pancakes being caught, maybe getting caught out by these 3 area heroes which are actually smoked. We do have Viper being pinged out as well, and Viper's supposed to be saying to them, you know what, this is a top, but Magnus gets caught out as well, and she needs to run away and actually pushes Sherby further away, and RP is actually going to be pop for Sherby, the only support hero. She pops it back on the other side of the team, but Puck comes as well, the Epicenter is going to come in, but the Eclipse comes out, but the SK is the stun. Sandstorms as well, but the Eclipse will be able to kill off the Viper. But the triple kill coming from Puck as well, just picking up all left kills left and right, but the leader will be able to pick up the kill the second, just man fighting this Weaver. I'm going to man fight you. That's the bad thing about man fighting a Weaver, so it's just not going to make the money. Purge will be able to come out. That's an ultra kill coming out from the Puck as well.
Rampage!
Magnus needs to just back off immediately and put Blink away, and I'm guessing she will skewer, but no, she will be just left alone.
Yeah, she manages to get away in time, but this Puck is just going cray right now simply because she does have the amount that tremendous amount of burst damage just coming up from that Dagon there. Just being able to pick off the support so quickly, and this Luna was very unfortunate that she forgot that you can't really man fight a Weaver. or a woman
Yes.
fighter, Weaver in this case. But excuse me for that pun right there. But still, you can't just do that. You need your teammates to support. You need that Shadow Shaman Hex or, or excuse me, or the Shackles there, just to ensure that the Weaver doesn't get you like that. And both of them are gonna, both the supports here are gonna just ward up here. They will know. Both of them know that there is a ward up there now. And both teams just gonna be very, very careful. It looks like TG, they want to make something happen. They want to make those bomber combos here, but they keep getting separated. I mean, come on, we've seen the Magnus just skewer here, waste his RP on one, and I really disagreed with that RP wastage.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You can't race. You can't really waste the spell like that. We do have a bit of lag issues going on as the Australian solar server, and I still think the C servers are down, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah, I did have a comment from one of my admins that the Southeast Asian servers should be up, and TMS Asterix as well as the Queen's Ghost, they are playing on that server right now. We do see Eka actually Shadow Bladed up here, building towards a BKB, does have a Yasha on her already. All the pings are coming out right now. Eka's gonna walk past that ward there, which has been dewarded by TG, so they will know that this Viper is hanging around.
Dire's
Luna is
bottom
actually,
tower is
Bubbles
under
is actually
attack.
pushing the bot lane here. We will see one more pause, and I am language, please. I'm gonna just ask the team, if they want to actually remake.
Oh, if we can figure out how to use the save or whatever it is, just
Yeah,
basically
so,
save the game. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see if they want to remake. But it looks like both teams just want to get this. Just kind of want to get this.
Yeah, basically it'll be a few seconds beforehand. It'll just be, yeah. I do not know how to actually do that though.
I can do that because I do have the save. I should have the save files.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like Team Eris wants to remake. Do apologize to those viewers who are watching for the silence, simply because I'm one of the admin as well, and so yeah, so excuse me. The next round, should be on the Southeast Asian servers if it's okay, and go whenever the girls are ready.
So that'll be really good to see. But anyway, we do have just into the land that we do see Triumph gripping up right now, and that's going to be really terrible if this puck does have a blink dagger right now, which does the phase shift backwards. I want to phase shift forward, to be personally honest. We do have Viper heading into this bomb and trying to kill off this Luna. And, Weber does need to be extremely careful, but that Shadow Blade will be off cooldown, but honestly, Luna right now needs to just TP up. That's the power of Eclipse 1v1. The creep's actually doing a lot of work because 30 seconds and they'll be able to spawn. Does be able to TP yet, but in the middle lane we do have Puck initiating and looking out as well. But the Dream Coil comes out and Puck really just needs to back off a little bit now. The damage has already been done. The SK is down, and we'll just back off there.
Yeah, it's just really unfortunate that Chibi was quite a distance from her teammates, and now TG are looking for the kill here. Danny and Pancakes are just gonna do a little dance around. The silence will come out, and now Chibi's gonna find herself caught out here. Oh, look at the amount of damage that Pancakes just got from that Dagon there. He will skewer into Chibi here, and now Tibisal's gonna finish her off. But Danny's gonna get caught up here. The Dagon is off. Pulled out in 1 second. Will she be able to get away? She does, and she gets the taken off on Shadow Shaman here. The Viper's gonna come in and kill off Magnus as well, and that's gonna be a double kill there for Cookie.
Yeah, just managing cooldowns very, very well on that puck, utilising phase shift, illusory orb, cooldowns, and, that was a really, really nice play using the illusory orb down here, not really, and just, trying for just like, is she going to take it or is she not? And, they decided, she wasn't going to take it, but she did end up taking it, just completely messing Triumph's heads.
Exactly, and now because actually in the mid lane here, a bit out of position, I don't like it. She does have a Lincoln Sphere, does have a Desolator right now. Luna's still trying to do some red dodo here, pushing up on the top lane. Does have Mithril Hammer as well as the Overcup, the makings of a BKB up on her. Excuse me, not on her but in her stash, and that's not gonna help her at all. I do hope that she actually exchanges the magic wand for it, as well as the Ring of Aquila, because I don't think she really needs those right now.
Magic Wonders are always good. The Quilla, that's a little bit excessive, but she does have a big KP right now, and I will say that she is leading in experience, except for the puck, of course, who's level 20. But once she's got that big KP now, and we'll see what she's able to do with it in the next team fight.
Right, I kind of feel Eris is simply winning because they are fighting as a team, all 5 heroes together at the same time. But TG, they are missing this Luna at all times, or rather most of the times. Those team fights, we will see a Rod of Atos actually being picked up here by the Timbersaw. Wow, what do you think of this?
Atos, situational. It's very, very situational. But if you need more mana, if you need more health, then why not? But I honestly prefer Sheepstick, like 3.1 cold to just a slow. When Timbersaw Bentley has a slow, I mean, it's just like I don't really like it. I don't really like it too much, but I don't mind it. Rod of Atos is just it's very, very.
Yeah, like you mentioned, it's kind of situational. I don't really know who she will use the Rod of Atos on. I mean, you can of course use it on the Disruptor, but Disruptor will be able to actually disrupt herself and ensure that the effects are actually gone or at least minimized.
Yeah, so we do have an initiation coming out, but the blink skewer is not going to be enough. That's a waste of skewer on the 3-man silence on the puck as well. Drinker only hits on one there, and that's still be the Timbersaw. Shadow Shaman managed to catch that Ika, and Nika will actually die, but the Weaver's already fought in as well. The Timbersaw's Cookie's being caught out, but the SK. Pancakes is not really able to do it. It does have double up here though. He just decided to skewer in and maybe get off another up here, but it's not going to be enough to know. There's no team to follow up in as well. But the Luna's actually doing a bit of rat Dota right now. It's getting the melee barracks right now, and there's only TP on the Weaver right now. There's no TP on the puck as well, and the TP is actually sick. She will be able to get the melee barracks, and that is the power of Luna rat Dota right there, especially with the Moonglaives as well. And that is a big total. She has to spot the big KB relatively early as well and just TP out. I mean, her job is done, and that is a Rax taken away.
That BKB pop was really... I don't agree with that, she didn't really need to do it because this SK, Faith just needs to be really careful, and now we're gonna see a disruption skewer there. Pancake's gonna just get very lucky on that one, and Chibi, one last right click. She does pop her mag right now, and Pancakes will be forced back off.
Yeah, so, even though Bubble's having a hard time playing, game right now because she's winning it because of Rat Dota, and she does have a big heavy in the Meta Star right now. Basically, she's gotten past that mark where she's hurt because of the other game. She's able to say, okay, well, I can farm really decently now and just carry TPs all across the map and be able to farm.
I believe with that, she actually has a Manta style coming towards her on the rear right now. Yeah.
So she is pretty.
Yeah, very fat.
She's very, very fat right now, and she's not going to get smaller. This is a very, very big Luna right now. I mean, net worth, she's 3k behind, but it's a puck with a Dagon, not a sheepstick, and not many CC items. So I would prefer a sheepstick over Dagon, to be honest. I mean, it was good while it lasted, but it's not really going to be that efficient anymore.
Yeah, once everyone starts getting a bit of health here, of course, this puck could still go after the Lich, Cotton Candy on the Lich. She is hasn't gotten her boots just yet, being the ward bitch right now. Also, does have the dust of her parents, has to keep buying these dusts here. Now Daddy's gonna just come in and silence Cookie's here, but Cookie's just gonna go away. Shadow Shaman's gonna get the tower there. No one actually manages to deny that, and I really don't agree with. Chibi's gonna disrupt the pancakes here. The tons of damage coming out from Mallorin, and the epicenter will catch out pancakes here. And the RP will actually catch 2 heroes, and now pancakes skewers backwards, and a
Oh god.
huge pause coming out here. And Eris are like calling the lag, much lag. He calling the lag as well.
Yeah, we do have Shockwave off cooldown.
Very bad pause. I have to agree. Yeah, I kind of feel that maybe they should have called the pause before pausing, but in these team fights, it's really unfortunate here. Magnus doesn't have that. I believe he just casted the RP as well because it is just off cooldown there.
Yeah, and he doesn't have refresher to be able to refresh and double RP, but he does have Shockwave. Maybe he's able to kill off the Shadow Demon before he actually does fall to his inevitable death. We do have Weave up here, trying to man fight that Luna, but like it becomes really scary when Luna has a big heavy and a Manta style, and he just decides to mount. And sure, Weave does have time lapse, but I'm not sure if the damage is actually enough.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to figure out what to say to the teams right now.
I'm not really sure what's being said here, so.
I don't really want to say anything right now. Yeah, so both teams are gonna just continue with the game, and we're gonna see Pancakes actually no RP on him actually, so she's actually, excuse me, no RP on her, so she's actually gonna go down there. Puck's gonna get killed there, but Magnus does take down the Shadow Demon before she dies off. And now Puck again with that Dagger, just so good right now. I mean, I can't deny that the Dagger will lose effectiveness over time. But the supports are still really squishy. Luna also very squishy. I mean, she's sitting on 1,746 health, which means that Danny will do about 700 damage before, excuse me, 700 damage after magic resistance.
Yeah, so it will be a lot of burst damage for her, but if she's able to pop that big heavy off, then that's an entirely different story. And Eclipse is level 16, so doesn't mean she's level 20. So she's actually done really well. I mean, Weaver does have a Yasha, I would say, going for a Manta style, which is a pretty decent choice against Luna, of course, but they are racked down. The damage has been done because Magnus double upbeat them and mainly said to them, just buy time for Luna, and that's what they mainly did. And because of that, they are one racks down, and that's very big for Eris at the moment.
Yeah, and Eris didn't have the TPs as well. I believe there were only TPs on Faith and May, and Faith didn't TP back in time. They did let the towers go down before actually back, so that was really unfortunate for Eris. And looks like now Roshan might be the next thing that setting their sights on.
Yeah, most definitely. It feels like they have to take Roshan right now. I mean, Luna will be just continuing her farm into this top lane with Empower, so she's doing 300 damage right now, which is actually very good. I mean, that's what they need right now, damage, and there's your damage right there with the Moonglade. I would say a Butterfly is entirely the right choice right now, but well, it is the right choice. I'm not even going to say entirely. It is the right choice. We do have Roshan going down, and this Puck picking up the Aegis, which is I'd rather prefer it on the Viper, maybe the Weaver, but I don't know if Puck was the right choice. I mean, Puck doesn't really die. She's died twice this game, so I don't think she's going to die very soon.
I kind of feel, on May it might have been better, but both teams, you kind of have to remember that both teams are lagging, and time lapse is very time sensitive spell.
Yes, it is.
So the Aegis, if put on May, could potentially save her life twice over. So really confused as to why Eris didn't choose that, but I kind of feel that most Southeast Asian teams, please correct me if I'm wrong, but most Southeast Asian teams just give the Aegis to whoever's ahead so that they can continue to snowball. We're gonna see a Pancakes blink into skewer there, and that actually forces May to time lapse away 2 TPs in, coming in right now, and Puck is actually gonna get spotted out here. I believe the pings coming out. No, Puck's actually. Danny's gonna just ping herself out. Tons of pings coming out from both teams, and we're gonna see the blink in, and the RP actually comes in as well. The chain frost does so much damage, and the second RP comes out. Nimbus also gonna get double kill here, and now basically Eris just 5-man. Excuse me. Wow, the buyback there from Danny. She's gonna get caught out as well. She does manage to get away in time. And the Naya tire will go off, and Shadow Shaman's gonna get a kill on the Weaver there. Dire's Courier gonna get a kill, gonna go down as well, and now Eris finding themselves on the back foot there.
Yeah, I think that is definitely going to be a game. But, Puck uses the phase just does blink away right now, but suddenly this Luna's being very, 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 very hard, and it will be able to take a Rex again, and that's 5.8k, especially on Luna as well. She doesn't really care at the moment about burst damage when she has lifesteal. I mean, another pause coming out for a bit of lag. I mean, the high Taya and Nikako, the shackles, sorry, as it is, did actually go up, but I think she actually misclicked because of her mouse placement and actually let go. So it's a bit of a misplacement there, but in the top lane we do have Lich actually casting his Q, which is actually very, very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Okay. It's like I think Danny didn't die in that game as well. I did see the timer actually tick off on her, on her portrait at the top. So I was a bit confused, but apparently she didn't die when I last checked.
She died with Aegis. Yes, she did with the Aegis.
Oh, that's right. So she came back. That's right. That's right. My bad.
That's alright.
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna Lich dancing right now.
Dancing.
Yeah. It looks like this Lich is dancing.
Yeah, I could say yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. So we're gonna so back to the game itself. We are gonna see a this goal graph is still so even. I believe it has hit about 10k advantage at one point in time for Eve, but right now with that team fight, Triumph just got the goal graph. Excuse me, got the goal graph back to even. And the EXP, however, it's just snowballing in terms of it was snowballing in terms of Eris, Eris's favor, but now it's gone back to about 8,000 advantage just for them. You're gonna see the blink in and the skew out pancake's gonna come out here, and Chibi's gonna get caught up by the Naya tire again, and Danny's gonna try and get a kill, but Shadow Demon actually gets double kill there. I believe that was with the poison.
That was with it looks like the engagement actually went in, but the tip is going. That's the good thing about disruption. You get a late game K because the illusions actually do quite a bit of damage in the output. 60%, yes, damage, and the Luna actually really did hurt. I mean, Luna was basically slapping herself and got herself killed.
Yeah, and the glyph waves as well from that Luna, I believe, bouncing around both from the illusions as well as the real Luna herself. So Luna's sitting pretty on 4,300 gold. Might build towards a satanic. She does have the Helm of the Dominator. Could always get a Reaver just to ensure that she doesn't get half healthed by the Puck with the Dagon there. This Puck is still quite dangerous for her, simply because no one can simply Triumph doesn't seem to have a way to shut her down right now apart from the RP here, and we're gonna see engagement in mid lane. Mei is gonna just throw out the swarm, and no, both teams are just gonna back off a bit.
Yeah, like honestly, I would have preferred Butterfly because why not just add more damage on? But there isn't power. I suppose Satanic is the really safe way to put it because she does get bursted down. All of a sudden, Satanic is the right way to do it. So I would have taken the more greedy way and got a Butterfly. So anyway, we do have Mag just sitting with the refresher orb. Not really too much going on. We do have a refresher orb coming up on the Shadow Shaman 42 minutes, and so he's doing really well for himself. Lich still does not have boots at this point in time, so.
Door, please. So, yeah, someone will answer the door right now. To apologize for that. I kind of disagree with the Arcanum Scepter pickup here on the mass upon on the Shadow Shaman, but we might see someone. Faith is actually spotted out here, I believe. And now Malorin's gonna walk in from the side, from behind, and try to find Faith right now. Faith, it's gonna get hexed up here, and her teammates are like, nope, you are by yourself right now. Shackles will go off, and Faith will actually die.
Yeah. So just being a little bit caught out of position right there, and that's a big part of their initiation gone right there. That's Aghanim's epicenter gone. So, and that's the burst damage is what they need right now, especially for that lane. I mean, Shad even just looks straight past them anyway. But
Yeah, that's the stun gone as well.
yeah, exactly. But the mass step words are very, very good for the negatives, but in this situation, I mean, for moving forward, Sanjin Yasha and Weaver, I don't really like that. But anyway, we do have just a push coming out. I mean, mass step words and that the damage is increased, so they just do this. And suddenly, with the glaives and the power and everything else, the pushing power just becomes too immense for Eris to handle. And basically, when the Rax comes over, it's just going to get worse. I mean, look at that Shadow Demon taking almost half stage. The Weaver's actually forced to pop timeless, so they're just like, well, we need to try and do something here. Puck needs to just man up and go in like that. And, but, you know, the Magnus gets the RP up and Evans phase shift out, but he's got his double RP, so he's still actually silent. But, you know, Eclipse is spending hits on crit, and Viper's in the back line, mainly just trying to kill everything he can. But, you know, Linda's standing in the front lines, meaning the honor this, doing as much damage as he can, popping that BKB, popping that Satanic as well. But, you know, Monty Perish will be able to come out in the end of Viper. SK is back alive, and she needs to get the stun up as well, especially on that lane, and we'll get the kill off and start showing the epicenter. I think that's going to knock immediately. You know, Timbersaw is still alive in the middle, stops the flame out, disruption comes out as well. The Shadow Demon needs to stop doing damage to himself, it will actually die with the flame out, but the flame out will actually wear off, and Dagon, you know, but you know, still, that's 2 Raxes down for Eris.
Yeah, and during that team wipe, we are going to see the Team Eris have their top lane actually pushing in here. The creeps are at the base, and the siege creep is actually doing quite a bit of damage to the tower as well. So, you know,
Radiant's top tower is under
quick
attack.
look at the buyback statuses. We have a buyback available on the Lich for Triumph there, but I don't think she's gonna buy back simply because she has
Radiant's
respawned
top
already.
tower is under attack.
So, we do have...
Doesn't have boots on her, by the way. Where can you go? Get boots, please, boots. Much boots.
Yeah, I'd rather see her the ship boots, you know. She's living the support life though, being 0-6-14, so she's doing what she needs to do for her team, but you know, she's just being picked on by this puck at the moment with the Dagon and, you know, all the best damage.
Also do apologize to those viewers in my Twitch stream right now. I am experiencing a bit of lag. I'm dropping quite a number of frames, and hopefully I will be able to upload the VOD for you guys to enjoy as well. But still, you know, talking about this Lich, the support life doesn't, excuse me, you don't choose the support life, the support life chooses you.
Yes, indeed it does. I mean, the support life did not choose me, and I'm extremely thankful for that. So, we do have Timbersaw picking up the Blood Mail and going for Fatality Vista. I don't like this Rider of Atos pickup really at all. It hasn't really benefited the team that much, but you know, Timbersaw does have 3k HP and a decent slow, which is not bad.
I kind of feel that she might be building towards a heart because of that vitality booster right now.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's the right way too. We do have a refresher coming up on the Shadow Shaman though, and you know, double serpent webs is never really something you want to face, especially on your last racks. But the areas are going all in and basically giving up their top lane right now. I don't think anyone. Triumph has one TP.
Triumph has 3 TP.
Two.
One on Bubbles, one on Melorin, and one on Cotton Candy. But you know, the question is, the 2 supports, what can they do? We will see TP back. Eris is going to just be forced to TP back while Mei is actually going to go down. And Mei is just going to go to the bot lane, and now we're going to see just both teams gonna actually TP back now and asking her teammates, are you guys going to come in? We are. Melorin says she's going to drop here very, very quickly, and Dream Call will catch on 2 heroes. Faith comes in with the epicenter, and the Chain Frost goes out as well. And Cookie is now just the last person standing at the top lane, just forced to actually try to get away. But on bot lane, we are going to see Mei try to TP back, but Pancakes will skewer her away, so that's a TP wasted. And Mei just still has the ability to escape because of that Shukuchi there. And Timbersaw actually denied herself by committing suicide with that Bloodstone.
Yeah, basically, Triumph just took a fight with that Luna that there, and this is not really something, you know, you don't want. I mean, Luna's doing about 300 damage with the Empower, and it's something that you really, really, really want to have. I mean, there's a lot of pings coming out right now that is really hurting my ears, but we do have Bubbles in the top lane coming out right now, and we do have that call, though, from Cotton Candy, though. So, we do have Mei from after the spell lane just doing a little bit of some of the creep wave, just pushing up Pancakes is just chilling, farming up a BKB. But I think Weaver versus Luna, it will be a very, very close matchup. But we'll be able to see how it goes, especially with the Eclipse man. Here comes the Swarm right out, reducing the armor. But I think this Luna's not going to really care too much. Here comes the Timeless, and that will force Weaver to back out. And if Weaver shows himself even once, maybe she might pop the Eclipse Win. It's a 6-second cooldown. She does actually turn. And Weaver has to be extremely careful. The best way is here comes the puck and the silence coming out as well. Just saves the BKB and needs to actually hit something. No, that's not the right thing you wanted to do. You want to actually fight right there and get the BKB and Satanic off as well. Especially with the Magnus wasting an LP for you. Now here comes the blink right there, but the blink forward from the puck does not have Dream Coil, and that'll be the end of that engagement.
Alright, this game has gone on for really, really long right now. 15 minutes in, and we will have a buyback on the Luna, on the Weaver, as well as on the Lich. So, I really kind of wish this Lich would get some boots here. Might be saving up towards a Boots of Travel, so that she can actually try to do some red Dota here. But right now, Eris, they do have the upper hand in terms of, Triumph just doesn't have that Luna. Luna can buy back, of course. But, is it going to be a dieback? Where basically you buy back into a death. And, Eris does have the advantage of 57 kills over Triumph, 39 kills. But they have lost 2 Rexes here, and now they are going to push down mid lane and try to end this game once and for all.
Yeah, but we do have the skewer back as well, and that's a double RP right there. Chakra missing as well, but here comes the Lich also bouncing on 3 people, and the SK comes in as well, but the Blade Mail's coming out for the Timbersaw as well, doing a lot of damage to himself, and that will be the death of the SK in the Shadow. Really great corner. AK being caught out just by the Chakra as well. And Separate One still has the second Separate One is actually still a puck is maybe actually getting caught out right here, but there's actually used the base ship, but then he gets Hex as well, and that's a misplay from Danny right there. That'll be the death of them. So the Golak streak going down for the matches as well. And the Luna is up in 4 seconds as well. I'm not really sure if the Shockwave will miss. And we do have, in the bottom lane, we have a Weaver split pushing, and basically they made the same, Ares made the same mistake they Triumph made before. Up here, they fought without their carry.
Yeah, so looks like the Weaver will pick up a Boots of Travel this time around. And just going to quick look at the Lich. The Lich sitting on 2,300 gold, doesn't have a Boots just yet, so support life please. May will be actually moving around, trying to get some pushes in while her team tries to get back on their feet here, but I believe both teams might be contesting the next Roshan, who is up right now. This Roshan is the second Roshan, doesn't have the cheese just yet, but it is going to be quite dangerous. May is going to walk right into Malorin here, might not spot her simply because of the low ground, and time lapse? Time lapse!
Yeah, Timeless was a little bit popped a little bit too early right there.
Uncalled for, I kind of feel. Probably she did see the Shadow Shaman here and decided to, I'm not gonna fall like the puck there. I'm gonna just quickly time lapse and get away.
Yeah, so we do have Luna actually found a DD rune, and I would actually highly recommend that she picks it up. She does see it there, picks it up. No, I highly suggest that they just take the fight to him in this top lane, especially with that DD, only having 60 seconds on it. I'm not really sure what she's really deciding to do right now, but I would highly suggest trying towards the top lane if they have double RP, double Serpent Wizard, just put all in, and I don't think mainly Eris can stop them, especially with double Serpent Woods.
Yeah, I kind of feel that Bubbles does need to actually go and pick up her Eagle Song right now. She does have the talisman of evasion here, and this the Eagle Song before she goes into the next team fight. She doesn't actually. She decides to actually try to make the most of her double damage rune, which is actually going to time up any second now, and it's just a wrong choice. I kind of feel she really needs. She's gonna get spotted by Eka here, who's doing some scouting, and Danny's just gonna do some damage. Bowels dropping to half health here. The BKB get popped here. Eka's gonna be in the middle of the fight. She's gonna try to get Malorin off, which is a really good choice because the Serpent Wards will just do so much damage. Wave comes in with the epicenter, lands on 3 heroes. And where is Pancakes? Pancakes gets silenced up by the puck, and the BKB pops a bit too soon. She gets the RP off on 2 heroes, but the secondary RP is gonna pop right now. And that lands on 3. Finally, Pancakes out of mana here. Will will be forced to actually run away.
No, she is being cased by this Puck. No, here comes a blink forward as well. And the
Radiant's
Dag
middle
and
tower has
one final
fallen.
attack will be enough. So a lot of misplays coming out right now. Here comes the bunny. This is the slow catcher on this as well. He's actually very, very tanky, but will actually still side again.
That's right, and Mei is just desperately in the base right now, just trying to defend. The creeps have pushed in from the bot lane, and there are just so many creeps right now. Mei is just dropping so low. She will probably be forced to use the time lapse, but that's to no avail. So the creeps really doing their job right now, for Triumph.
Yeah, and Linda's actually going in for the sneaky Roshan right now. This can pay off or just fall apart. I mean, if Linda dies right now, that's probably going to be the end of the game. I mean, we do have Magnus up in 47 seconds, Tibbs are up in 25, Lina. And Leisure to work like that, you got to take the damage straight up. And I'm not sure if Ares are going to really pick up on this. I mean, they can if they want to, but Linda's actually going to back out. I'm not really sure what she's trying to do. She's trying to make a push into the bottom lane, or actually I just lagged out.
I just lagged out as well, so I am getting the connection problem message here. So hopefully once I'm just gonna disconnect very, very quickly and try to reconnect. Do apologize once again to those viewers on my Twitch. Realize that my Twitch is lagging. I believe it's simply because we are all on the Australian servers. Hopefully we will get back up really, really soon. And yep, Andy, you're still there, yes?
Yeah, of course I am.
Cool. Yeah, because the
Hey?
audio quality, yeah, okay, it's improved now.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yep.
Just,
It was pretty bad just now.
just
So
staticky or
just quite muffled.
yeah, that's fine. That's cool. Thank you.
Hopefully we get back into the game.
Yeah.
And try to improve my Twitch experience for everyone. But once again, this is the Female Dota 2 Southeast Asian League, proudly brought to you guys by Steel Series, eClub Malaysia, and MTS Gaming. And of course, commentators for today are myself, Maya, and Antitron. We are both from MTS Gaming. And if I can say that actually, and I'll just ask what happened.
I think the server just had a bit of a shutdown. I mean, I am trying to connect back. I'm actually in the game right now, so
Yeah, you are.
yes, I am in the game right now. So I will just say everyone is connecting back. Just Valve plus fix plus. We do have this mid push continuing down the tower as well and hopefully we can get this underway very, very quickly. We do have calls for being hungry, and we do have dance for being Earthshake. I'm not really sure what's going on. We do have pizza calls coming out. I'm not really sure what's going on. So
Cookies.
Cookie.
We are gonna see Bubbles actually may be going on May. I feel so sad. I do apologize. May doesn't mean it. I don't think it's actually right for her to say that. In my defense as the head admin as well as the head caster, I do apologize to all those people who are watching in game. The server's probably just disconnected or something. Now, thank you all for buying. Thank you all for buying the excuse me, buying the ticket and actually watching in game. Hopefully, you guys get rest from this. And if you guys want, do join me on my Facebook for updates and giveaways as well. So we're gonna get the girls to actually start the games once again. Caster should be ready to go. I think I think Mary and Chris might have not reconnected there. I do see them reconnecting back, so we will see actually Luna backing off here on the bot lane. Weaver just trying her best. May on the Weaver just trying her best to push right now. She is looking for that. I kind of guess that red Dota style. Because
Yes.
she does have the boots of travel here. Her team will actually be in the mid lane, getting that tower down, and actually trying. Chibi's gonna get turned into a chicken here and get shackled up, but Danny's gonna come in with the orb and the silence. The epicenter will come in from Faith and the double man stun there. Fantastic play by Faith, but Faith gonna go down very low health there. Chibi's dropping very low as well. And now Cookies comes in, Pancakes comes in as well, does have the RP, doesn't have the doesn't have the refresher up there. She does RP the two creeps, I believe.
Yeah, she does outbeat the Sand King.
Yeah. Excuse me,
This
and
is
then
No, you're right. You're right. Just continue on. I mean, okay. Anyway, we do have this situation going. I mean, that was terrible for Triumph. I mean, that was a terrible mistake. They needed the Luna to be there. Cookies is actually dying towards Puck and Viper. They can actually continue this push, and then Luna can't do anything because she doesn't have a TP. And Weaver and her are basically just having a standoff right here. Here comes the time lapse, and that's Eclipse wasted. And that's just the skill dependent matchup of Luna and Weaver. Weaver's just like, I'm going to keep hitting it, and Bubbles just can't really do it. Plus, the Satanic just trying to keep herself alive in between the tower and Weaver. But, it's not going to be enough. Bubbles is just admitting her fate right now, just trying to do what she can, but it's not going to be enough.
yeah, and that's gonna be a team wipe for Triumph here. I kind of felt that in this so-called fight here, Bubbles should have actually, excuse me, the Luna, yes, Bubbles should have actually gone on the tower because ending up right now against the tower would have gotten you a kill there, but looks like she knew her creeps are gonna come in. They are gonna destroy, and now the throne of Eris is just open. To the creeps, and whoever TV's in onto the creeps right now. I believe. Hold on, before we let quick look at who has boots of travel here. No one has boots of travel just yet. Chain Frost will drop on the top tower here, and it will be bouncing towards all the creeps there. Weaver's gonna get a kill on Malarin here, and Eka's actually gonna go after Cotton Candy, who still does not have boots. Come on, please. And the Pancakes will actually skewer Eka into the fountain. The fountain's not doing quite a bit of damage. Eka actually manning up, getting a kill on Lich there. Now she's gonna go off and wait for her respawn.
Yeah, so Eka is going a little bit too far forward there. They need to just do basically get the objective down, which basically was the racks. And they didn't yet. They got the tower down at the very least, but they didn't get the racks down, which is really what they needed. And suddenly the Luna's back up in 40 seconds, but it's just going to be a little bit of just pushing at the moment, going everywhere.
Right, and sorry, please go ahead.
We do have 2 Necronomicons coming out. I'm not sure about the third. There is a third Necronomicon coming out, so now it's just like whoever loses the team fight is probably most likely going to lose the game because there's 3 Necronomicon units coming out from Eris.
Yeah. And it's gonna be like 2 level 3 necro books there, and we have a level 2 necro book on Faith here. So huge team fight advantage for Chibi and her girls, simply because they will have the superior numbers there. But they will most likely they will have to pop the Necronomicon just to actually defend their base as well if they're not careful. And that's gonna be just a huge waste because those necro creeps will actually get taken down by just these mega creeps really quickly.
So basically we do have a Desperation Smoke, not Desperation Smoke, but a smoke coming out. We're trying to get the pick off here. We do have Weaver doing a little bit of Red Dota in the top lane. I mean, honestly, I think he doesn't need to be killed immediately, but we do have Chibi, Danny as well in the middle lane. But here comes the Smoke as well. Here comes the Skewer as well. They don't need to really commit anything else with the Hex. Maybe the Shackle as well, and that's the pick off that they need. But Weaver's still in the top lane. There's immediately versus trouble on Weaver as well. So. And they try and need to see him back right now. The pings even come out, but maybe they just want to completely in the game. And SVM may have wasted their boost of travel. I mean, May still have the boost of travel as well, but the Viper has dedicated time down here. And suddenly the defense left up these important heroes. And it's going to be Aces coming out right now. I will not be, who's going to win, but 5 minutes versus 2, and the 2 towers are going up. Here comes the Dream Girl, and they hit some too, but Luna is just aiming down as well. Here comes the Yappy Center as well, and needs to try and hit the stun. The majority of people use some of the floor as well. But 2 towers are not falling down as well, but Luna is still everything in the whip. Triumph will be able to just push that down for the win. Well played both teams right now, and what an intense game to start with.
That's right. So I kind of felt that the TP to top lane by Viper there was really unnecessary. Should have actually stayed in base to the TP. Excuse me, to defend. So with this Eris gets a whopping 70 kills there as compared to Triumph's 47. We will move on to the second game very, very quickly because it is pretty late for both teams as well as for both of us. And I will see you guys soon.